Welcome to another edition of Vote by Mail Jeopardy. This week, we are welcoming our returning champion, Athena and Dona, who walked away last week with a grand total of $350. And joining her, a GED teacher at the Federal Penitentiary in Lompoc, California, Dona Lau T. Win. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome the host of Vote by Mail Jeopardy, Trouble is Beck. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody. As you heard, Athena is back tonight after winning $350 again on the last night's episode, taking time off of being an interpretive dancer in Portland, Oregon. So tell me, Athena, I understand that your pet recently had some trouble with the police. I wonder if you could explain that to us.
Well, yes, my pet and I were actually both recently in Portland dancing. I was dancing before the federal agents, and one of these agents decided that he was going to assist me in my dance, and my dog said, "Oh no, you don't," and took a bite out of him.
Well, that's a very interesting story. Thank you. And Dona, I understand you work at the Federal Penitentiary in Lompoc, California.
I do.
And I tell me, they tell me that you've met some interesting residents there. Can you tell us about one of your favorite residents there, if it's not violating confidentiality?
No, I know the word on your tongue was unsavory, and yes, that's true. There are some unsavory characters, but generally a lot of fraud and embezzlement, much like Chuck Berry, who was there for many years and gave a concert, a gratis concert. He got some time off for his sentence, and of course he's no longer with us, but that was quite a concert. And I was about 17 when that happened, but not to date myself, but there are criminals, but they're more sort of white collar. There's a low security and a maximum security, and it just keeps ticking along. And then of course there's the Air Force Base. So that's a lot of our population in Lompoc, California.
Well, thank you so much for that perspective. Now let's get right to the game. We have 3 categories tonight: vote centers, online help, which deals with online sites where you can gain information about voting by mail, and of course, voting myths. I can't say that. Myths debunked. So let's begin. Athena, I believe you get to start off tonight.
Okay, Trouble. I will start with vote centers for $100, please.
Vote centers for $100. A place to drop off my ballot.
Ooh.
Yes, Athena.
What is a vote center?
What is a vote center? That's absolutely correct, and you've got $100. All righty then. Where to next, Athena?
Let's go with online help for $100.
Online help for $100. www.sos.ca.gov, elections/registration-status/. Oh, yes, Dona.
Where can I go to find out my registration status?
Where can I check my registration status? Yep, the judges will take that. Very good. You're on the board for $100 as well. Okay. What's your choice now?
I will take voting myths debunked.
For $100.
For $100.
If I leave something blank on my ballot. Now remember, these are myths regarding these kind of statements. And the judges require that you provide us with the myth and maybe even the fact behind it. Oh, Athena, do you have something for us here?
Yes, I remember hearing about that myth. It's the myth. What is the myth that if I leave something off my ballot, that my ballot won't be counted?
Let's see. Yes, the myth is that if you don't fill out your entire ballot, your ballot won't be counted. What's the fact? The fact is the rest of the ballot still counts.
Yes.
Athena, you're up to 200. Where to
All
now?
right. I'll take a vote centers for 150.
Vote centers for 150. Could be a little harder question this time. A place to exchange a spoiled ballot.
Oh, I know this one.
Athena,
At your ex-husband's house.
I'm sorry, the judges won't take that. Good idea.
It's a place to exchange a spoiled brat.
You
That
there.
one? Oh,
I understand the confusion. Yes, Dona.
That would be, what is your voting center?
What is a vote center? Yes,
Yes.
very good.
Yay!
And you're up to $250.
Thank
Where-
you, Treble. I am
Where
going to take.
next?
I'm going to take online help, $150, please.
Online help for $150. And it's the daily
Oh!
double.
Oh!
Now, according to
Yay.
my calculations, you have $250 to bet. So how much will you bet?
All in, Treble.
Okay, you're going to make it a true daily double. Let's see what the question is, or the answer. www.registertovote.ca.gov.
Where can I make sure that I register to vote?
Where can I register to vote? The judges will give that to you, yes.
Yay!
You're up to
Thank you.
500 now. Dona,
Nice.
and
Well-
you get to choose again.
I'll take, once again, voting myths debunked, my favorite category,
For 150.
for 150. Yes, please.
These are only counted if there is a close race. Now remember, we want to know what the myth is about and then maybe also the fact.
ooh.
Athena,
I remember hearing about this myth too. What is that the provisional ballots are only counted if there's a close race?
that's your answer? That's your question?
Yes. What is the myth that provisional ballots are only counted if the race is close?
Let's see what the judges have to say. Yes, the myth is that provisional ballots are only counted if there is a close race. This is not true. The fact is that all eligible provisional ballots are counted. Now, a provisional ballot is something you'll get if you show up on the day of the election and register that day, or for other reasons, maybe your ballot's missing or something. But all eligible provisional ballots are counted. It may take them some time to count them because they have to, verify them individually, but all ballots are counted. And now, Athena, what's your pick here?
Yes, darling. Let's see. Well, let's go with vote centers for $200.
This is bound to be a tough one. A place to register to vote on election day.
Oh my goodness.
Dona,
I would say your vote center, although the number of vote centers may be reduced because of the mail-in ballot.
what is a vote center? And I wish I had some bonus points to get you because you're absolutely right. Yes, you can register on election day in California at a vote center, and there's bound to be a lot fewer of them than there used to be. Very good. So you're up to $700 now.
Wow.
What's your pick?
I will take online help for 200, please, Treble.
Online help for 200. Where's my ballot.sos.ca.gov?
I know this one.
Athena,
Where can I track my ballot?
where can I sign up for ballot tracking?
Oh,
That's
good.
absolutely correct. You can sign up at that website and you can get emails, texts, and even phone calls to let you know once you've mailed in your ballot that it's been received by the election office. Okay, Athena,
Yay.
you're up to I believe 450 now.
All right,
It looks like you've got one choice left.
and it's my favorite category: voting myths debunked for $200. Treble.
Here we go. ... That's important. Thrown out if they arrive after election day.
Ooh. Okay, I think I know this one.
Athena, yes.
What is the myth that any ballot that arrives after Election Day is thrown out?
Let's check the answer here. Vote by mail ballots are thrown. Judges? The judges will take that. Vote by mail ballots are thrown out if they arrive after Election Day. That is a total myth. In fact, according to a new law signed just this year, ballots are counted if they're postmarked by Election Day and received within 17 days. Well, that's all we have for tonight. Great job there, Athena, but our new champion, thanks to that daily double, is Dona Lao Ti Win.
Wow.
Hope to see you all next week for another edition of Vote by Mail Jeopardy.